Hello everyone, it's Simon here, aka the Quiz Wizard, and it's time for the Monday night quiz. But we've got a special quiz tonight. It is all about Halloween. 6 rounds, 8 questions in each round, all about your favourite spooky topics, from haunted films through to picture rounds of evil characters. So remember, if you are taking part in the quiz tonight, keep looking at the Quiz Wizard YouTube channel. There's lots of things going on. Remember to subscribe. Remember to join the Facebook group. And you can also tweet me at _quiz_wizard. In the banner of the channel, you can click on any of those icons and it will allow you to do those things. Lots of different things to try on the channel. We've got the Monday night quiz. We've also got the mini quizzes and the Friday night something for the weekend quiz. Here in the UK, we have now been put into another lockdown, which means I will be restarting the Thursday night live quiz, the lockdown quiz. So make sure you tune in this Thursday at 8:30 for that. Get it in your diaries. So as you can see, since we've been going, lots of people from different countries taking part, including now Qatar. I managed to get that flag up on the world map. So how does the pub quiz work? As I said, there's going to be 6 rounds with 8 questions in each round. We're playing completely for fun. So you can play on your own, you can play with your families, but yeah, nothing too serious. What are tonight's rounds? So round 1 is spooky general knowledge. Round 2 is scary Halloween music. Round 3 is creepy celebrity faces. You'll get 8 pictures of celebrities who are Halloweened up, but who are they? Round 4, ooh, jumpy horror films. Round 5, Halloween item anagrams. So you'll get 8 anagrams with a clue for each one. Tell me what the item is. And then round 6, eerie, evil characters. That's the final picture round. Okay, so let's get going with round 1 tonight, which is spooky general knowledge. Question 1. What is the collective noun for a group of witches? So what is the collective noun for a group of witches? Question 2. Ooh. Who is the author of the novel The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? So who is the author of the novel of The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Question 3. It's about the Munsters. But what is the first name of Mrs. Munster, Herman Munster's wife? So what is the first name of Mrs. Munster, Herman Munster's wife? Number 4, who are you going to call? But this is obviously about Ghostbusters, but what are the first names of the 4 original Ghostbusters? So I'm looking for the first names of the 4 original Ghostbusters. Cheers. Question 5 tonight in spooky general knowledge. Who wrote the Worst Witch series of children's books? So who wrote the Worst Witch series of children's books? Number 6, about trick-or-treating. In which decade did trick-or-treating begin? Was it the 1920s, the 1930s, or the 1940s? I think I've been pretty kind there, giving you 3 options. So in which decade did trick-or-treating begin? 1920s, 1930s, or 1940s? Did still try and go trick-or-treating this year. It was a very different experience. Ren was happy though. Question 7. Ooh, the Addams Family. But what are the first names of the 2 children in the Addams Family? So that's those 2 on the right-hand side. Should be down there somewhere. What are the first names of the 2 children in the Addams Family? And question number 8. Here we go, there. What does the German word poltergeist translate to in English? So what does the German word poltergeist translate to in English? I'll just recap those questions for you just once. So number 1 was, what is the collective noun for a group of witches? Number 2 was, who is the author of the novel The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Number 3 was, what is the first name of Mrs. Munster, Herman Munster's wife? Number 4 was, what are the first names of the 4 original Ghostbusters? Number 5, who wrote the Worst Witch series of children's books? Number 6 was, in what decade did trick-or-treating begin? The 1920s, 1930s, or 1940s? Number 7, what are the first names of the 2 children in the Addams Family? And number 8, what does the German word poltergeist translate to in English? Okay, so our second round is scary Halloween music. So 8 questions, all about music and songs to do with Halloween and being scared. Yeah. Let's get going. First one is about Michael Jackson and Thriller. Got some options here as well. In which year was Michael Jackson's Thriller released as a single? 1983, 1984, or 1985? So in which year was Michael Jackson's Thriller released as a single? 83, 84, 85? I might be wrong by saying this, but I've got a feeling it might have been the first video ever to be shown on MTV. That's somewhere up there. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments later. Question 2. There's that ghost again. It keeps coming back. Which band had a #1 hit in 1981 with Ghost Town? Great song. Which band had a #1 hit in 1981 with Ghost Town? Number 3. Hey, where'd they find that picture of me? Which supernatural creature gave the Cranberries a 1994 hit and a Best Song Award at the 1995 MTV Europe Music Awards? That's a bit of a waffly one, isn't it? But which supernatural creature gave the Cranberries a 1994 hit and the Best Song Award at the 1995 MTV Europe Music Awards? And breathe. Number 4. Who recorded the 1962 novelty song Monster Mash? It was a graveyard smash. So who recorded the Monster Mash? Number 5. It's a lyric from a song. So there's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and the killers on the bloodshot streets is a lyric from which eerie Meatloaf track? There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and the killers on the bloodshot streets is a lyric from which eerie Meatloaf track? Number 6. Another one about Ghostbusters. It's a music round, so I bet you know what's coming. You guessed it. Who recorded the original Ghostbusters theme tune? There's something strange in the neighborhood. Get singing. Who are you going to call? I hope you all did it. Number 7. In which musical would you find the songs Over at the Frankenstein Place and Superheroes? In which musical would you find the songs Over at the Frankenstein Place and Superheroes? And number 8. Who went down to Georgia according to the Charlie Daniels Band? Who went down to Georgia according to the Charlie Daniels Band? Just once more. So number 1 was, in which year was Michael Jackson's Thriller released as a single? 83, 84 or 85? Number 2, which band had a number 1 hit in 1981 with Ghost Town? Number 3 was, which supernatural creature gave the Cranberries a 94 hit and a Best Song Award at the 95 MTV Europe Music Awards? Supernatural creature. Number 4 was, who recorded the Monster Mash? Number 5 was the lyric, there's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and the killers on the bloodshot streets is a lyric from which eerie Meatloaf track? Number 6, who recorded the original Ghostbusters theme tune? Who are you gonna call? Come on. Number 7, in which musical would you find the songs Over at the Frankenstein Place and Superheroes? And number 8 was, who went down to Georgia according to the Charlie Daniels Band? Okay, our last one before we go through answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3 is our first picture round of the night, creepy celebrity faces. 8 pictures of celebrities. Simply tell me who they are. They have been dolled up in Halloween gear. So here we go. Creepy celebrity faces. Here's number 1. Number 2. Celebrity 3. Number 4. Number 5. Creepy celebrity number 6. Number 7. And lastly, number 8. Who are these celebrities? I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a go at those. If you are enjoying the quiz tonight, make sure you give me some feedback. There will be the ability to comment when on the quiz, so make sure you do. Tell me how many you score. Also, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. And if you haven't subscribed to the Quiz Wizard channel, make sure that you do. Click the button and the notification bell. As I said, the lockdown quiz will return for the next 4 weeks on a Thursday night, live with me at 8:30 p.m. So it would be great for you to spread the word, get all your friends involved. There's nowhere else they can go at the moment, is there? So get them all involved, and we'll have a bit of some quiz fun every Thursday night for the next few weeks. Might get some old friends back. We've got a few people playing from across the pond. Tin Man, Vicky, Princess Loopy, will they get back? Haven't heard from Harry Haffey for a while either, from Sweden. Ram from India. Hope you're back. So these faces, a couple of tricky ones on here, I think. I think number 6 might throw a few people. Number 1 might be quite tricky too. Just give you another 30 seconds or so on these. Okay, so what I'll do at this point is I'm going to go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3 with you. So, hello, welcome to the Wizard's Lair. Okay, and yeah, as I said, it's time for me to go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. So round 1 was spooky general knowledge. Number 1, what is the collective noun for a group of witches? That's a coven. Number 2, who is the author of the novel The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? That was Robert Louis Stevenson. Well done if you put that. Number 3, the Munsters. I've never seen it. Never seen it. The first name of Mrs. Munster was Lily. Number 4, the first names of the 4 original Ghostbusters. Igor, Peter, Winston, and Ray. I'm being harsh on this note. You need all of them to get the point. Igor, Peter, Winston, and Ray. Number 5, the Worst Witch series of children's books were written by Jill Murphy. Number 6, trick or treating began in the 1930s. Number 7, the first names of the 2 children in the Addams family were Pugsley and Wednesday. And what does the German word poltergeist translate to in English? It means noisy ghost or loud ghost. Anything you've got down around those kind of lines is fine. Then we had, didn't we, our scary music round. So Michael Jackson's Thriller was released as a single in 1984. Great year, that one. At number 2, which band had a number 1 hit in 1981 with Ghost Town? That was The Specials. The supernatural creature that gave the Cranberries a 1994 hit was Zombie. And the 1962 novelty song Monster Mash for question 4, that was recorded by Bobby Boris Pickett. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and the killers on the bloodshot streets is a lyric from Bat Out of Hell. Number 6, the original Ghostbusters theme tune was recorded by Ray Parker Jr. Number 7, The musical where you would find the songs Over at the Frankenstein Place and Superheroes, that's the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And lastly, number 8, who went down to Georgia, according to the Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil. And then we had our pictures, didn't we? So who are these people? Well, number 1 is ex-footballer, now pundit, is Roy Keane. Number 2 is from U2, it's Bono. Number 3, ex-president of the USA. So I wonder if the guys across the pond got that. It's George Bush. And number 4 is David Bowie. Number 5 is a quiz question. He finds his way into many quizzes. It's Justin Timberlake. Number 6, I thought might have thrown some people. It's Robbie Williams. Yep, Robbie Williams. Number 7 is Pink. And number 8 looks very different from his role in 24 as Jack Bauer. That's Kiefer Sutherland. Okay, so well done. So keep track of how many you scored so you can let me know in the comments later on after the quiz is finished. So you've had your answers now, so that's all good. I'm going to give you a 2-minute break here if you want to go get yourselves a drink or do whatever else you need to or whatever else you can in 2 minutes. Whilst you're doing that, just remind you about a couple of other quizzes that take place on my channel. So yeah, every Friday I've been uploading the Something for the Weekend quiz. I think there's about 6 or 7 of those now on the channel, so they are well worth looking at. And you're obviously here on Monday night for the Monday night pub quiz. That'll go on the back burner for the next few weeks, but there are over 10 of them on the Quiz Wizard channel. So if you haven't tried them all and you're feeling at a loose end, by all means, go and give one a try. I hope you're enjoying the Halloween quiz. Very niche, very specific, but what I always say when I'm running my quizzes, we're all in the same boat, so it's a level playing field. Okay, I'm going to get started. If you do need longer, you can obviously just press pause, can't you? Because I'm not live. So we'll move on to round number 4, which is jumpy horror films. I'm petrified of horror films. Petrified. Not my cup of tea. But are they yours? Here's question number 1. In Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 film Psycho, what is the name of the character who is stabbed in the famous shower scene? So in Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 film Psycho, what is the name of the character who is stabbed in the famous shower scene? Number 2. Which 2002 horror film tells the story of a mysterious videotape which appears to cause the death of anyone who watches it within a week? So which 2002 horror film tells the story of a mysterious videotape which appears to cause the death of anyone who watches it within a week? Number 3. Oh, those nails. Ugh. Who played Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare on Elm Street films? Who played Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare on Elm Street films? The bit where he's under the bed. Number 4. Courtney Cox, or Courtney Cox Arquette, played a news reporter in which horror film franchise? So Courtney Cox played a news reporter in which horror film franchise? Question 5. Which 2007 action film stars Nicolas Cage as stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze? So in this one, the Halloween link is in the answer rather than the question, because that's an action film. So which 2007 action film stars Nicolas Cage as stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze? Number 6. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy is the tagline from which 1980 horror film? I've missed the S off makes. But number 6, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy is the tagline from which 1980 horror film? Number 7. How many Aliens films have there been? How many Alien films have there been? I've got the answer on here, so. And number 8, which was the first film to be based on a Stephen King novel? Which was the first film to be based on a Stephen King novel? Okay, just those one more time for you. Number 1, in Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 film Psycho, what is the name of the character who is stabbed in the famous shower scene? Number 2, which 2002 horror film tells the story of a mysterious videotape which appears to cause the death of anyone who watches it within a week? Number 3, who played Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare on Elm Street films? Number 4, Courtney Cox played a news reporter in which horror film franchise? Number 5, which 2007 action film stars Nicolas Cage as stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze? Number 6, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy is the tagline from which 1980 horror film? Number 7, how many Alien films have there been? And number 8, which was the first film to be based on a Stephen King novel? Okay, our penultimate round is Halloween item anagrams. So I'll pop the anagram up on the screen. You need to rearrange the letters to find out what that Halloween item is. I'll also pop a clue up as well. I'll leave them up there for about 10 seconds. Well, 10 to 15 seconds. And if you need any longer, feel free to just pause. Okay, so here's your first one. Anagram 1, anthem rig. Anthem rig. And your clue is you might wake up in cold sweats. Anthem rig. You might wake up in cold sweats. Oh, he's back. Why did I put that one back on? Anagram 2, glitter pose. Glitter pose. Your clue, things that go bump in the night. Glitter pose. things that go bump in the night. Anagram 3, a piano trip. A piano trip. Your clue is that a ghost? A piano trip. Is that a ghost? Anagram 4, kit or combs. And your clue is not bed knobs. Kit or combs, not bed knobs. Anagram 5, lunar cod. Lunar cod. And your clue is handy when cooking a spell. Lunar cod, handy when cooking a spell. Number 6, fewer owl. Fewer owl. Clue, look for these under a full moon. Fewer owl. Look for these under a full moon. Anagram 7, not sleek. Not sleek. Your clue, be careful opening that cupboard. Not sleek. Be careful opening that cupboard. And anagram number 8, unused hat hoe. Unused hat hoe. A spooky place to spend the night. Unused hat hoe. Spooky place to spend the night. Okay, just really quickly each one. Number 1, anthem rig. You might wake up in cold sweats. Anagram 2, glitter pose. Things that go bump in the night. Anagram 3, a piano trip. Is that a ghost? Anagram 4, kit or combs. Not bed knobs. Anagram 5, lunar cod. Handy when cooking a spell. Anagram 6, fewer owl. Look for these under a full moon. Anagram 7, not sleek. Be careful opening that cupboard. And anagram 8, unused hat hoe. A spooky place to spend the night. Well done if you're still with me. You're on round 6, our final round tonight. Eerie evil characters. So yes, this time you're going to get 8 pictures, and I want to know the name of the character. So not the actor or the actress or the show or anything like that. The name of the character themselves. Okay, so quite straightforward. And here are your 8 evil characters. Number 1. Number 2. Evil character 3. And number 4, remember the name of the character, not the film or anything else. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Don't know how that one got in it. And number 8. So name those characters. So at the end of this round, I will go through the answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6, and then you should be able to put your scores together, and yeah, please do let me know in the comments on the video. I do get back to everybody. Okay, it's nice to have those little conversations. Let me know what you think about the quiz as well. If anyone can clear up that Michael Jackson thing as well, that would help. Was Thriller the first video on MTV? Again, if you've enjoyed the quiz, make sure you let other people know and get them to take part as well. The more, the merrier. So, looking at these here. A couple of tricky ones. Again, number one's a bit niche. Number 4 is a petrifying film. Number 7 is a petrifying film. Oh, yes. And Paul, if you're playing, do make sure that you post some Halloween jokes as well in the comments. That would be appreciated. We could all do with a joke now at this moment in time. The final thing I'll say before going through the answers is, if you go to a Halloween quiz next year, watch this one back, because I guarantee, let me tell you, there's not many Halloween questions out there that you can use. So I bet a lot of these would come up again. Okay. So I'm going to stop the share now. You're going to be back with me. There you are. You're back. So I'll go through the answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6. So round 4 was horror films. So number 1, in Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 film Psycho, the named character stabbed in the famous shower scene was Marion Crane. Well done if you put that. Number 2, the 2002 horror film which tells the story of a mysterious videotape which appears to cause the death of anyone who watches it within a week. That's The Ring. There was a Japanese version before 2002. Yeah. Don't watch that film, otherwise you won't be here next week to take part in any of my quizzes. Number 3, Freddy Krueger was played by Robert Englund. Number 4, Courtney Cox played a news reporter in the Scream franchise. Now this one had the Halloween link in the answer. Which 2007 action film stars Nicolas Cage as stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze? That's Ghost Rider. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy is a tagline from The Shining. Number 7, how many Alien films have there been? Right, let me just check my my answer here. There are 6, believe it or not. Alien in 1979, Aliens in 1986, Alien 3 in 1992, Alien Resurrection in 1997, Prometheus in 2012, and Alien Covenant in 2017. There you go. And question 8, which was the first film to be based on a Stephen King novel? 1976, it was Carrie. Carrie. Okay, and then we had our anagrams. So, number 1, Anthem Rig was nightmare. Number 2, glitter pose, that was poltergeist. So we've had that already on one of the answers, poltergeist. Number 3, a piano trip. Is that a ghost? The answer is apparition. Well done if you put that, apparition. Number 4, kit or combs. Clue, not bed knobs, it was broomstick. Broomstick. Number Number 5, sorry, lunar cod. The answer to that was cauldron. Cauldron. Number 6, fewer owl. Werewolf. Number 7, not sleek. Be careful opening the cupboard. Skeleton. And number 8, unused hat hoe was haunted house. A spooky place to spend the night. Haunted house. And then finally, we had our evil characters. So number 1, well done if you put grot bags. Number 2, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's Leatherhead. Number 3 is Madame Medusa. Number 4, from Hellraiser, the character name is Pinhead. Number 5 is Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. And number 6, from the Halloween series of films, Michael Myers. Number 7 is from 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil. She's evil, right? So that counts. And number 8 is from The Shining. Here's Johnny. It's Jack Torrance is the answer to that one. Torrance. Okay, so I've gone through the answers. All you need to do is at the end of this video is go onto the comments and let me know where you're taking part from and your final score. Okay. So what's coming up on the channel? Obviously, next Friday there will be the Something for the Weekend quiz, but more pressing than that, this Thursday will be the return of, as I said, the lockdown quiz. We're back in for another 4 weeks, and well, at the moment 4 weeks. I will continue the lockdown quiz for as long as we continue to be in lockdown. It will be live. It will be on the Quiz Wizard channel. It will be at 8:30 on Thursday night. Be there. Remember, all those things going on my channel. Subscribe, join the Facebook group, tweet me any round suggestions at the_quiz_wizard. I hope you have enjoyed this year's speciality Halloween quiz. I've enjoyed quizzing with you tonight. Please, everybody, do take care, stay safe, and follow the rules. And I look forward to quizzing with you all again soon. Take care.